pictures and the words plus our schema equals an inference we're making about the story. The author doesn't tell us this, but we just know it because of what the author did tell us and what we already know in our head. So some of the things we might say when we're doing our schema plus the evidence or what's in the book is, my guess is maybe this is true, perhaps it could be that, this could mean, I predict, or I infer. Those are the kind of words we use when we do inferences. So I want you to open up your story. It's called How to Read a Story. It is on page 126. How to read a story. All right, this story is called a procedural text. Procedural text tells a reader how to do or make something. So what is this story going to teach us? What is it going to teach us, Xavier? How to read a story. It has directions for you to follow. It has a main topic and a details, it's steps that show the order, and it has visuals and words that help us understand and make inferences. Okay, so that's what we're going to learn here. So How to Read a Story by Kate Messner. Let's turn the page. Step 1. So procedural texts have steps. Step 1. Find a story. A good one. It can have princesses and castles, if you like that sort of thing, or witches and trolls, as long as they're not too scary. Now, I'm not sure what this boy is doing in this picture, so I'm going to look for details that will help me make a smart guess. Look at him. What is he surrounded by? Books, right. There are thought bubbles coming out of his head. He's thinking about pigs and witches and monsters and someone sword fighting and rockets and a fox and a crow. He's thinking about all kinds of things. I know that books can tell stories about all different kinds of characters, so I think the boy is trying to what? What's he trying to do, Chase? Pick a story. So using my schema and these pictures and what the first step is, I think he's trying to pick a story. That's step 1, find a story. Next page. Step 2, find a reading buddy, a good one. A buddy can be older or younger or a person your age, or maybe not a person at all. Make sure your reading buddy is nice and snuggly, and make sure you both like the book. If you don't agree, go back to step 1. Sometimes it takes a few tries to find just the right book. So let's make an inference. How is reading with an older reading buddy different from reading with a younger reading buddy? Use your schema. Use your schema. What would be the difference between having an older reading buddy and a younger reading buddy? Okay? Yeah, so maybe the younger one would crawl around, the older one would listen and know what you're saying. Okay, that's one way. It's different. What do you think, Chase? Okay, the older one won't chew on it, but the younger one might, like she's slobbering. Can the older one help you? Can the little one help you? So maybe if you have an older reading buddy, they can help you with words you don't know. But a younger reading buddy, you might be teaching them how to read. Or they might just be enjoying the story. Okay? Why do you think the author includes a dog as a reading buddy? Can a dog be a reading buddy? Yes. How can a dog be a reading buddy, Cooper? He can listen. Even your stuffed animals I gave you for the school year. Those can listen. That's why I gave them to you, to be your buddy, since we can't have reading buddies this school year. That's exactly why I gave you that. Okay, What is the most important idea the author shares about a reading buddy? What's the most important thing about a reading buddy? Which one do you think is the most important thing? Make sure a reading buddy is what? What's the most important thing about a reading buddy? Isaiah? That you both like the book. That's right. Okay. Step 3. Find a cozy reading spot. Outside is fun, but not if it's very cold, unless you have thick woolen blankets and hats and scarves and cups of steaming hot cocoa. And not if it's very hot, unless you have trees to shade you from the sun, a hammock to catch cool breezes, and tall glasses of icy lemonade. Inside is good. Couches are cozy, so are chairs big enough for 2. Just be careful not to get stuck. Do you think the boy and the dog have found cozy spots to read? Do you think they found cozy spots to read? What do you think, Blaze? No. You don't think so? Does he look cozy here? You don't think so? Some are saying no, some are saying yes. Okay. Emma, why do you think he's not cozy right here? Because it's cold? Okay. What is someone, Gracie, do you think he's cozy or not? Okay. Why do you think he's cozy? What details? He has his dog next to him, and he's got a blanket and a hot chocolate, but it's up to you. Inferences are for you to decide. So neither of them are wrong. What about here? Does he look cozy? Yes. What makes you think he's cozy, Heather? He's in a hammock. Hammocks are cozy. Okay. What do you think, Grant? What makes him look cozy? He has a drink by him. Okay, does he look cozy here? Yes. What's cozy about couches? Wyatt, how do you know he's cozy in a couch, Wyatt? Yes, or that's a chair, but yes, soft and warm. That's right. Okay, turn the book. Step 4. Look at the book's cover. Can you guess what it's about? Read the title. That might be a clue. So why is this step important? Why is it important to look at the book's cover? Why is it important, Xavier? To guess what it's about. Do you look at books covers when you're picking out books for your book bin? Yes, and you pick ones that look interesting to you. That's right. What do you predict that this book will be about? The book he picked out, what's it going to be about? You can use your picture clues here. You don't even hardly have to use your schema. What's this story going to be about, Alyssa? Look at his book. What's it going to be about? A monster? What kind of monster? That's not a dinosaur. Oh, there's a robot, yes. Xavier? A dragon. And what else, Isaiah? Princess. That's right. Step 5. Open the book. This is the exciting part. Read the story in a loud, clear voice, and not too slow and not too fast. You can point to words if you like, but you don't have to do that. Once upon a time. Why do you think the author says that opening the book is the exciting part? How's that the exciting part, Corbin?
Because you haven't seen the book.
Yeah, it's like opening a present, isn't it? You get to see what happens in the story. What do you think, Sydney?
Because then
You get to see all the pictures. Think about what you learned in this step, step 5. How does this help you understand why the words once upon a time are part of the picture? Why do you think they put once upon a time here? What do you think, Heather? Because he's reading it. That's right. That's him starting to read the book. That's what this step's about. Open the book and start reading. All right, go to the next page. Step 6. When the characters talk, whatever's being said, say it in a voice that matches who's talking. So how would the lion say this? Someone be the lion. Read it for me, Isaiah.
I will save the kingdom.
Very good. Someone give me a mouse voice and say what the mouse says. Xavier. Yeah, you'd be kind of squeaky, right? I'm the most powerful in all the land. Okay. What about the knight? How would the knight sound, Chase? Very good. What about the dragon? Gracie? castle? Mine, that's right. And what would the robot say, Wyatt? Beep. Yeah, that's right. All right, step 7. All right. No matter what you read, hold the book so your buddy can see the pictures. Buddy's getting patient when they can't see well. Do you like when you can't see the pictures? You like when you can't see the pictures? No. You don't like when I don't show you the pictures. Step 8. If there are words you don't know, try sounding them out or looking at the pictures to see what makes sense. They were afraid the dragons would burn down the Oh, look at the picture. What is it? Castle. Right. That helps me get the word. Yeah, you could use your brain. All right. If you need a break, you can pause for a minute and talk to your reading buddy to predict what might happen next. Remember, predict means to make a guess. Will the castle catch on fire? Will the princess tame the dragon? Will the robot marry the princess? Will the horse make friends with the dragon? Will the dragon eat them all for lunch? So it's kind of fun to try to guess what's going to happen in a story. All right, step 9. When you get to the exciting parts, make your voice sound exciting too. Who dares disturb me in my cave? The dragon growled. Oh dear, oh no! The robot was so scared all his metal parts rattled. What would they do? But the princess tackled that dragon and held him down. You must promise you'll leave our kingdom in peace. When you and your buddy can't stand it a second longer, turn the page to read how things work out. So in step 9, the author says to make my voice sound exciting when I get to exciting parts of the story. But she doesn't really tell me how to do this. Okay, so do you think I made them exciting? Yes, if I said here, I said, who dares disturb me in my cave? Is that exciting? No. We know what exciting voice is with our schema, and we know that. Okay, step 10. When the book is over, let's say it. The end. All right, how well did the boy follow the steps in the book? Did he follow the steps on how to read a story? Yes, he did. He did. All right, look at how happy he is. And look at everybody else. Do you think they think he did a good job? Yes, they've all got smiles on their face. And then, if it was a really good story, go right back to the beginning and start all over again. So we use some inferences to help us understand the story on how to read a story. We had to use our schema, and we had to use some of the pictures to make inferences. All right, when I